Hey everyone! If you're as hooked on the NBA Finals as I am, you know things just heated up after Game 2 between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. Let's dive into what just happened and what it means for the rest of the series. The Celtics are now leading 2-0 after a nail-biting win in Boston. Historically speaking, that's a pretty solid position. Teams ahead by this margin in the finals have a whopping 31-5 record of taking home the championship. And for Boston fans, here's a kicker. The Celtics have a staggering 43. One series record when they lead 2-0 in a best-of-7. The only blemish? That unexpected loss back in the 2018 Eastern Finals. But let's talk about the Mavericks. They started Game 2 strong, leading 13-6 in the first quarter, the largest gap of the night. Luka Doncic was definitely on fire, racking up his 7th triple-double this postseason. That ties him for the second most in NBA playoff history. However, his 8 turnovers were a dark cloud over Dallas's efforts to level the series. The Mavericks are now heading back to the American Airlines Center for Games 3 and 4. They've had a decent playoff run at home with a 5-3 record. So the question is, can they turn the tide? Well, they'll definitely need to. Their three-point shooting, which was a dismal 24.5% in Boston, needs a serious uptick. Throughout the postseason, they've averaged 12.3 made 3 SE per game. If they can't find their range soon, this series might wrap up quicker than anyone expected. The Mavericks' defense, though, deserves some props. They've managed to keep the Celtics, an historically efficient offense, relatively in check. But as we've seen, defense alone isn't going to cut it. Dallas needs their offense to step up, especially at home, where the stakes couldn't be higher. So what should we be looking out for in Game 3? First, Dallas needs to find their shooting rhythm early. The energy at the American Airlines Center will be electric. And if the Mavericks can capitalize on that, we might see a shift in momentum. Also, keep an eye on Doncic. If he can reduce his turnovers and maintain his scoring and playmaking, he could be the difference maker. Boston, on the other hand, will be looking to maintain their defensive intensity and capitalize on any Mavericks mistakes. A win in Game 3 would put them in an almost unassailable position, so expect them to come out fighting. In conclusion, Game 3 is shaping up to be a crucial pivot point in this series. The Mavericks have their backs against the wall, but history has shown that home court can be a game changer. Can the Mavericks bounce back? Or will the Celtics move one step closer to lifting the trophy? It's all to play for, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Thanks for tuning in, and keep your eyes glued to the court. This series isn't over yet.